Hi Virgo, my name is Jason. Thanks for visiting my channel. This is your October reading, October 2018. General reading. Let's just cut the deck and see what we've got for you for October. Okay, you seem to be starting the month with a Page of Wands. Okay, so the energy you hold in your position you're in at the moment, Page of Wands. Okay, so you're probably looking out there thinking, okay, you're feeling quite fired up about something. You've got quite a youthful enthusiasm and you want to get something started. What is it that you're looking at starting? Some kind of a project, some kind of new person you have your eye on here. Okay, you certainly have the enthusiasm. A question you might want to ask yourself, Virgo, is do you have the staying power to follow this through, whatever this is that's on your mind, okay? Because it's the page energy can be quite immature, so I'm not trying to discourage you, but it's worth just looking at your attitude to things and saying, it sounds like a good idea now, would I be able to follow this through? Is it worthwhile in the long run, putting my efforts in? So this is where you're starting with now, so it's a great energy to have. You're willing to make a few mistakes. You know you probably be learning a bit, but there's a lot of inspiration and get up and go involved with this card. Okay. Your task for the month of October, Virgo, Wheel of Fortune. Be some unexpected things happening in your life, some opportunities coming to you, and you want to see those opportunities and grab them. Usually, especially a Virgo, you like to wait and see and plan and count and dot the I's and cross the T's and make sure everything adds up. This card might be saying, well, try not to spend too long on that before the wheel spins out and the opportunity spins out of sight for you. Okay, so there'll be some great opportunities coming up. Your task for the month of October is to take those opportunities, think fast about them, and take them. Okay, so keep an eye out for them as well. Sometimes you don't see opportunities that are there, or something unrelated might happen which presents an opportunity. Okay, so but you have pretty good foresight, so your task will be to just grab a hold of that. Okay, your fears for the month of October. Fears, the Star card. Okay, so usually the Star card is a fantastic card to have. What you want to be careful of in this position when you're fearing is just try not to be too arrogant about something. The Star card usually indicates really good optimism, really good a feeling that everything will be okay. You try not to spread that too thinly. I suppose what I'm trying to say is don't try and come across too arrogant about something until you know exactly what you are talking about and what direction these opportunities might take. But look, the Star card is a great card to have. It might also be saying that you are not feeling hopeful about this. Okay, but look, follow your intuition. This is a card of having plenty of abundance and optimism to go round as well. Okay, so you might be worried that you can't get other people on your side for this idea or these opportunities that you have. So if it's about going into partnership with someone, for some reason that's just come up. So this opportunity here, an opportunity for some kind of partnership, and this card here, the Star card, is in your fears position. It's saying perhaps that you are feeling hesitant that you might not be able to persuade people of the benefits of your product or idea, and you'll have to go it alone on this. There might be some technical work that you are working on and you need to persuade someone that this is probably a better idea than the one they have. Okay, so perhaps a client's come to you with one idea and you can see holes in it. Okay, and you can see a better alternative which might cost a little bit more in the short term, but it's a much better prospect in the long term. So maybe that's what I'm thinking there. You might be a bit hesitant to come up with, going against what the the client might want, even though it might not be in their best interests, okay? But look, I suppose the advice there would be to just let them know how you're thinking about things, and if they want to go that way or don't want to go that way, at least you've done your best, and you do the job they want you to do. Okay. The best attitude for you to take this October, Devil card. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to tell you to have codependence here. I'm going to try and tell you to get out of this codependence. So you might have to go it alone. Okay, so if there is some kind of attachment that someone has to you, for example, you might have to start working on getting rid of that attachment. Okay, so if this is a business partnership, for example, that's not working out, maybe this is a time for you to make that decision to cut the cord and say, no, it can't work anymore. We've got to cut the line here. Maybe someone's not putting in, or someone's relying on you too much to do the work. I don't think you would be relying on other people to do the work. I think there's someone relying on you to do the work. If it's not that, then perhaps there's a bad habit creeping into your work life, which you might need to consider. Perhaps it could just be something about sloppiness, or starting to a change in the routine, or putting something else in the routine which hasn't really been working, and it's become it could be too much coffee. Okay, if you're thinking that way, the same way I am, something in this line of work, I'm feeling that it's not quite working for you. It's become almost an unhealthy attachment. Okay, perhaps I think I'll clarify that one. I might clarify that one right now. Okay, so what is that? Oh, rightio, there could be. This is the Seven of Swords, rightio, and so when you've got this and this one together, okay, is there someone perhaps being a little dishonest in their relationships, in their dealings with you? Is there someone who's not doing the right thing by your business, or by your workplace, or by your finances, is what I'm getting. If it's not that, it's perhaps you are not taking responsibility for something that's going on there, and you need to step up to the plate, okay? Because those two cards together are looking like even if it could be someone addicted to stealing something. So is there someone there who in your environment who's stealing something from your office, or from your could be some intellectual property, or some information that they might be able to use somewhere. This one here, King of Pentacles. I wasn't really drawn to this card, but I've got it. I'm saying that because this is in the best attitude position, okay, you've got to try and figure out what this is, okay? So figure out what this problem is. Sometimes problems aren't right in your face. You might have to dig a little deeper to find it. Has there been some deceit somewhere, or just a failure to take responsibility, okay? So perhaps that's a gentler way to put it. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's crooks everywhere and everyone's out, there's someone in there stealing your money. It just might be that someone's not taking responsibility for a certain aspect of your operations, whatever they are, okay? And if you get to the bottom of that, then you can get back to this energy here, which is that King of Pentacles, which is where you belong, okay? So you take this attitude in to dealing with this issue here, okay? That attitude there, where you are in control. You've got where you are because you deserve to be there. You've done the work. You take that attitude into whatever investigations you have. You have the right here to investigate whatever you need in this realm of yours. So you don't want to be too worried about being too sensitive towards someone. If you know they've done the wrong thing, you might have to lay down the law to protect what's yours, okay? So I'm just thinking this kind of energy here, you don't want that, okay? This kind of energy here, you don't want that, okay? This is you taking control And this is the attitude that the tarot is asking you to take. That's your position that you've deserved, and you need to stand your ground there on that. And if you do that, then the result will be a chance to look out and say, rightio, what now? So a new position, and this is the Two of Wands, and it's looking and saying, right, the world's at my feet. I've got a clean slate now. Okay, so you're looking at the world. You're in a position of comfort, and you're looking at going, well, what's next? Another project I can do. I've got plenty of room now. I'm feeling good. So the Two of Wands is a good card for having the clarity of mind, the peace of mind to look forward to the next thing that's happening in your life. Okay, the next thing that you want to happen. It's great for business ventures. It's a great position to be in. So really, these other things are quite small, really. Apart from the devil, that's a bit of a worry. But this is where you'll end up if you stand your ground, realise the value that you have of yourself and which you deserve, and you'll finish October in really good shape, ready to start something new in November and beyond. So that's not a bad reading for you, Virgo. Really, if you look at the things in totality, lots of opportunities coming in for you. I'd really appreciate it if you let me know how that resonates for you, and hope to talk to you again soon.